Ooh.
Live.
We are live.
What is up, world? What is up? Only mistakes. The first of the Clout crew in the chat. Get up
I like
in there.
that. I like when they compete over who's first.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Welcome to the. Oh, what?
I would say I'm starting my old movie quotes early today, boys. Within the first minute.
Welcome to Kevin's movie quotes on the Clout Route Shoutout. What up, everybody?
Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Check out Kevin Forsaken on Cosmic Jive on YouTube, folks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes, it's Sunday. How are you, Kev? How was your weekend?
I am great. I am oddly refreshed. I hope it benefits all of you out there in the audience. For the first time in, I don't know, like 10, 11 weeks, I did not have a 3-hour stream prior to this because the Colts were on a bye week. So I actually did a weird thing and I just took the day off from football. I had some editing work I needed to do. So, you know, I'm locked in. I got my steps in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to crack as many jokes as it takes to get a few laughs out of these folks in the audience.
We were good old boys today, it sounds like. We both worked out, got some steps in, accomplished some shit, did some shit. We did it. We did it, Kevin. We're Disco Dig says it best. What's up, my eggers?
What's up, Hash?
We're
Pest
here.
and Only Mistakes seem to be fighting over who was first. We'll have to check the tape. What is up, Carla?
You know how they get when they fight like that.
It's going to get wild in our Discord. Shameless plug. Go join our Discord. Yeah, it's Shameless Plug Sunday, guys. Hope you were ready. This is what happens when I have too much energy.
We got plenty coming, too. First, okay, I wanted to get everybody in the mood. It's Thanksgiving week, okay? So, like, my mind's been on mashed potatoes and gravy for like the last 2 weeks, dude. I've been thinking. So I'm still there. I'm there right now. We have a lot of Thanksgiving memes. It's surprising that when Twitter gears up for a holiday, they do share some pretty spicy memes. I like it. Some good Thanksgiving memes you wouldn't expect. But no, first thing I wanted to do to get us in the mood. You'll love this, Kevin. This will get you in the mood, if anything. In multiple moods, maybe not just the mood to do the podcast.
The last time I heard that exact sentence, at least the first one, it was a very scary night for me, Danny. So I hope.
Okay, well, are you there yet? I mean, I'm already feeling some.
Was it good? Was it good for you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Is that Mark Wahlberg?
That's Marky Mark.
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg.
This is gonna go worse than that other night. Okay, all right. Yep.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Stay prayed up. God bless you.
Hey, that's my line, except for the last part.
Stay prayed up.
Stay prayed. Is that what he said? Prayed up. What did he do? Did he?
Yeah, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, or whatever.
Oh no! See, I just do the Sammy Sosa, where you just do this, and then you point up. But I don't play softball anymore, so I don't get a lot of chance. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch, and that's 2. Look at that. We got 2 30-year-old movie references in the first 5 minutes. I'm on a fucking roll, boys. It's 3 minutes. We're good. Welcome to the show. What up, V-Dub?
I see some other things in chat too.
It's like I don't want to. If someone was doxxed, it's very hard. Sorry to hear that, but I don't want to put it on the screen. I feel like then we're like enhancing the docs at that point.
We already said our piece last week or whatever when Guru was on the show, and we wanted to show the Salvo music video, but the shout outs in there are a little unsavory for me.
Not shout out approved. They don't get our shout out stamp of approval. No.
Now Guru does. Guru the musical does,
Yes.
but not notorious doxers. Oh, anyway, so
Correct.
bless up this Sunday, okay? Straight from Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. I like that. Why
Don't you
couldn't he go
remember
bald?
that? Don't you remember that old clip I showed you of God, who's the old ass grandpa news anchor dude that's been doing it forever and ever? He might have died by now. I forget.
Bill O'Reilly.
No.
Glenn Beck.
It's this dude and Tom Segura, and they're doing a little interview, and he says something about Mark Wahlberg, and he stutters over Mark Wahlberg. Why can't I think of the dude's name? See, this is what happens, okay, Kevin, when we are doing pre-show, and I've got one too many tubes. I've had one too many tubes. I stop remembering names. That's
you got to ventilate. You can't turn the fan off if you're going to run the fog machine. I'm telling you, it messes with the oxygen.
Oh, Larry King. That's why I couldn't think of his.
Not Don Imus Pest. Come on. Can't say that. You can't reference that.
No.
It's okay. Oh wait, no, shoot. I accidentally nope, I did not share that. Let's talk more about how did I get blocked by Tall
This
Bart,
is awesome to me.
What the hell did I do on Twitter? Most of my jokes
you tell me
are sports related. It's like, what team is he an Astros fan? Because I go kind of hard against the Astros.
That's what I was thinking. Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
So I don't care.
Really and truly, the only reason I can foresee somebody like that, because all we do is laugh at his Prager clips. So he's got to love the promo. The only thing I could see is that you had some spicy take, dude, about some sports team. And then he's like, fuck this guy, dude.
Yeah, what? I can't imagine it, dude.
I love that.
You're not blocked, are you? Right? It's just
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Hey.
Shouts out to
Did I ever make fun of one of his clips? I feel like we've always laughed with him and never at him. So, wow.
That's definitely not why, okay?
I can't believe it, dude. My heart is broken. This is one of the first blocks I didn't celebrate. Most of the time, it's a good thing you get blocked. You're like, yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Leave me alone. But not this time. I'm so sorry, Tall Bart. Thank God for this show. Otherwise, I would never get to watch any of your stuff ever again.
Oh, Pesta's typical lefty. That must be why. Did you have some base take? Did you say like Trump 2024 or something?
Well, first of all,
V-Dub's not blocked, so we know that it's not anything about politics.
Maybe he got DM'd. I have no idea. What could I have said? Now,
he's like, somebody DMs and says, I watched that Clout Route show. Fuck that guy. Just that guy, though.
Now, there could be any number of clips one could take out of context from me if you wanted someone to not like me. So, it happens. You can't win them all. But thank you to V-Dub and Danny in future, because I'm going to need you guys to get me my Tall Bart fix.
We'll provide you, okay? Parking Tiger said, hey, fellas, I wanted to shout out parking for the AI art that I used for the Twitter post today.
Oh, nice.
Those 90s, like 80s, 90s style Clout Route AI arts are fucking great, dude. Love that.
They are quite wonderful. I love the ones that get Poland Spring in the mix too, with as the water bottle on the desk or however, or as some weird like human thing. I don't know. There's been some interesting ones with the AI imagines the Poland Spring situation in unique ways that I never would have dreamt up.
She's our mascot in this one. You know what's funny? Speaking of Poland Spring, we talk about her enough. I get in some sorts of Twitter beef over the past week. And it was somebody that was upset with me sharing a clip, yada, yada. It devolved into a thread underneath a post kind of thing. And Poland happened to comment in the midst of it all. And the guy that was upset and arguing says, oh, don't worry. I know Poland Spring. They talk about her enough on the show.
Well, what do you want? It's a producer, all right? You know, does every episode of Law and Order SVU not end with Dick Wolf's name right there, front and center? All right.
You're speaking the truth.
They're called credits. What do you want us to do? Sit pretzel style in our chair and just say, "Oh my God, chat, this is crazy," and not tell you who our producers are?
Oh, dude. You know what? You just made an XQC reference, so that's where we're going right now, okay?
Yo,
dude,
punishment fits the crime.
This is actually the best XQC thing that I've ever seen. It might be my favorite XQC clip of all time, okay?
Such a high bar.
It really is. It made me laugh so fucking hard, dude. I've got to find it here. Bear with me. We've got a lot of shout out style clip shows today. Yeah. Tons of that.
It's a big old dog.
Where the fuck do I have XQC in this thing, man?
It's like one of those papyrus rolls, you know? Or the list of Chris Jericho's 1,004 holds. Look it up. It's a great meme.
You know what? I can't find it in the doc. Maybe I didn't put it in the doc. How crazy is that? Because it's one of my favorite clips I've ever seen of XQC. I just skip over it this week. I was like, well, the audience doesn't deserve to see this, actually. Oh, goodness gracious. Here. Actually, so I might have found another one.
Ooh, a quick replacement clip. Even better. All right, look at that. Pivot. I love it.
So check this out. It fits the same thing that I was going for. He plays these scary games sometimes, and you'll see how he reacts to some of the
I can't
some
wait.
of the content here. I've actually got him on the soundboard. That's why I looked at. It's not this clip that I have him screaming from. It's another one, but you'll get the gist here.
Is that real? What did he even see?
That's real, bro.
What game is it? I mean, I'm terrified, but I also don't know when I'm going to get jump scared by that screech again. You know?
Look at him. Look at how intense he is.
I mean, this is actually good content. You know, this is great. This is the best thing. You're right. This is the best thing I've ever seen him do. I have no idea what happened. That's some great. I mean, look, that's a big step up. I think playing horror. Are you a screamer like that? Like with that, I would be entertaining. I imagine for someone else to watch play horror games because it depends on the game. Like if it's Dead Space or something where I can fight back, I'll be like, oh yeah, hell, you know, I'll be a shit talker. But if it's Layers of Fear or one of those games where you don't really get to do much about it, dude, I'll cry. Not literally cry, but I will yelp. You know, I'll be like, oh my God.
I don't play scary games really, honestly. So maybe I do scream like a little girl when I play scary games.
I think we need to do it. I think we need to figure that out and co-run some Alien Isolation. Was that it? I can't remember. But dude, there's some neat little horror games we could play.
That might actually freak me out.
I'm cruising till next Napa.
I don't know what he said.
Yeah, we didn't get those subtitles V-Dub requested. Oh.
What kind of scream? What kind of reaction is that? Like you see that this is what he gets scared of. You see it over here. It's like a little
it scared me a little bit too.
Stick woman. I don't know. That wouldn't freak me out, I don't think.
That's such a good sound. Yeah, PT, I'm with you. It's the ones like that, like Alien or Layers of Fear. Oh, you have it sampled already? Let's go.
Yeah, I pulled it as soon as I saw it.
That's a wavelength moment because I was gonna hit you up after the show and be like, "Can we get that on the soundbite, please?"
Oh God.
That's like his version of the Macho Man. Oh yeah,
Ooh,
like if
ah!
XQC ever gets into YouTube wrestling, he'll be on the top of the rope, just ready to do a 5-star splash and go. "Ah!"
I want to so badly replicate it. Like, I want to nail. Ooh, ah! I just
He's
can't.
a fucking Wendigo.
It's like a level that you can't get to. Yeah. Ah! Shouts out to XQC there. Okay. But no, I
That's the
had
first. Look at that, breaking new ground. See, we're we're thankful for everybody this
exactly
year.
good vibes this week. I said
Even XQC, baby. Look at that.
we love it. Speaking of which, I said I had some Thanksgiving memes.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like, I mean, this is one of your X to doubt ones, I'm sure, because somebody obviously set this up. Yeah, it's not just some turkey walking into somebody's kitchen. But like, who does this shit? They're like, this would be a good clip, right? It's gonna go viral if I bring in the pet turkey when we're cooking, cousin Jim Bob in there.
What the?
What you doing, Bob?
What you doing, Bob?
Why would you do? Oh, this is vicious, man.
Are you going to hell
It's
for
okay,
this?
you don't know him.
You don't know
What you
him.
doing, Bob?
This is, I just not too long ago, and I know I'm late to the party here, watched the movie The Menu, and this is kind of giving me the same vibes here. Like, this is some real evil chef shit. Goddamn.
Like, what the fuck, dude? You're definitely going to hell if you do this. I mean, I know we're eating them anyways. Like, they probably plucked him and then fucking cooked him the next day. Anyways. But it's just like, this is some kind of sophisticated mental torture. Like, you are one fucked up motherfucker.
That chef was not evil. Yeah, no, yeah. I like PT's review of that. Yeah, you're next, Bob. Don't do this. Yeah, this is awful. That'd be
Oh,
yeah, it does feel kind of dystopian, right? Like
that ain't right.
maybe it feels like the Purge, and you're like the maid of Ethan Hawke's rich family, so you get to watch the other poor people burn up during it's bad. Like you said it right. It's some weird psychological torture, man. That's crazy. All that for a few laughs on TikTok. You're a psycho. All right.
Don't worry though, Kevin. I want you to not worry because Bob, that pest reference there. You're next, Bob. Bob refuses to go down without a fight. I have to tell you. You know what happens when you fuck with Bob, okay? You know what happens when you fuck with Bob the turkey on Thanksgiving? I'll fucking show you what happens. He's going to get your ass.
He's never gone. That's the problem. That's 3, baby. That's a What About Bob reference, everybody.
So as soon as they stopped filming that fucking kid went to school and that turkey's like, yeah, you think I'm gonna let him get away?
You gonna fuck with my family? You gonna show me my family in the oven?
I'm gonna put you in the oven.
And it wasn't until this Good Samaritan here, which isn't that kind of racist? I don't know. I'm not a Bible expert, but it implies all the other Samaritans are bad. But so this good person with their what is that? Let's shout out that brand. Yeah, Chevy. You'll see this very soon in a Chevy commercial. When you need to save your family from the harsh of the wild, only count on the Chevy Tahoe.
That was actually they had the AI driver on, and it took the life into its own hands, at least of that turkey.
Yeah, it's too bad that wasn't a Tesla. Then that's perfect. Thank God for that auto driver running over small objects.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, enough of that. Oh, Bob got his just desserts. That's for sure.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Anyways, a lot of shit today. I mean, we got Will Smith. Will
That's
Smith.
hot.
Yeah, exactly. That's hot. What we're gonna tell you about Will Smith, pretty hot too. His ex-manager details all of the tea, I guess, including walking in on Will Smith in his dressing room. Got some serious allegations here, Kevin, that we'll get to here shortly. Jamie Lynn Spears, she's gonna make a guest appearance. When's the last time you heard about her? I mean, we got Britney. But
Oh God, she wasn't hurt in a knife accident, was she? In a tragic dancing accident? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't play my sound bites. But yes, we've got Jamie Lynn Spears, younger sister of Britney Spears, on the show today. Shrek makes a guest appearance. It's interesting what the kids do on TikTok these days. What else do we've got? Sober Snoop Dogg, Alex Jones's video game, Obama Spice, and of course Ariana Grande's boyfriend dressed as a wee baby. That and much more on the Clout Route Shoutout, baby. Okay. Another one that I can just show you as a one-off here at the top. It's been a while since we talked about Sam Hyde on the show. He hasn't made any threats towards Hassan Piker going to his house or anything lately. So there hasn't been much reason to bring the guy up, but I found a good one today.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
He quote tweets this OJ video here and says, OJ, come on Fish Tank for $30K one day acting near Boston. Now,
oh boy,
I would pay $15 for a ticket to like Fish Tank, you know, if they're playing it online and I've got to pay some sort of fee to get in there and watch. I'll pay $15 if they got OJ in a room with fucking Airsoft Fatty and some of those autistic people.
it would be entertaining, but unfortunately, I'm going to take a rare moral stance here. I know you guys don't see that. I'm going to hop off of the fence here for just a moment.
Wow.
And say
Tell
that
us.
of all the people that I don't want to see make one more dime in the entirety of their existence, it's OJ Simpson. This dude
guy
murdered his ex-wife and another dude. I don't even have to say allegedly. He was found responsible in civil court. I know he got away with it in the real case.
Kevin.
The gloves did not fit. That was a great move. You know, he wrote a book called If I Did It. As you know, the family got the rights to that, and they made the if very small and put it inside the letter I, so it just reads, I did it. And then this dumbass robbed a bunch of people who had purchased his memorabilia at gunpoint because he thought it was his, because he doesn't understand any of the repercussions of his actions, and just he's still somehow generally just a piece of shit. So I would watch him for free. Okay, I would love nothing more than to see OJ humiliated for at least 24 straight hours on a stream and be able to go back to that footage when any time I would want, on like a bad day, busy day at the office or something. But no, I don't want to see him make any money.
Did you ever have the chance to watch him play? Like,
how old I'm not that old, bruh.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I was just, if you let me finish a second, Kevin. Hold up. I said, you know, I don't know when he played. I don't know. So yeah.
No,
sorry.
That's fair. No, he was not playing by the time he got into collecting knives. So
right, because when we were younger, that was when he was going through all the shit. That was when he was in court and shit. Because how old were we then? I mean, shit,
pretty young. My first memory of OJ was him ruining the NBA finals for me because they were watching his dumbass drive 35 miles per hour down the highway. If the Poland's got me there. Hey, what? Yep.
If the Kardashians say OJ is innocent, he's innocent, Kevin. I mean, it's just is what it is.
That's a secondary crime, right? That's all the stuff I said before doesn't even consider the fact that we would not know who any of these people are if OJ hadn't been friends with their late father.
Shit.
The only so two of the biggest crimes against humanity, this guy, he should suffer. You know, there at no point will I be willing to say when on that. You know, it'd be like the Parmesan cheese joke at the Italian restaurant. It'll be that. I'll be like, I will just be Kylo Ren screaming more the whole time when it comes to OJ. He could never suffer enough, in my humble opinion. No, screw you, OJ.
Screw you, OJ.
I know it was a really brave take. For me to hop off the fence for.
Kanye would still be making music probably if this motherfucker didn't exist. Think about that.
Yeah, right? It's
Think
just
about
so
that.
many ripples.
We could have got multiple fucking banger albums from Kanye by now, you know, over the years that he's been fucking muddied with Kim Kardashian, destroying a legend, bring him down to nothing, okay? And it's all OJ. He's the first domino to topple. What does he say here?
Truly. Well, I'm normally. Hey, X World, is me, yours truly. Well,
He changed it. He says X World now instead of Twitter World. He's
Probably
like,
more comfortable for him anyway. He's gonna get these mixed up eventually, though.
fuck this guy. Fuck you, OJ, you prick. You should be in jail, man. That's not fair. Me and Kevin, or maybe it wasn't me and you, it was me and V-Dub that were talking about it the other day, where like this guy probably chilling at his house, you know, smoking a fat cigar, drinking a martini or whatever, not worrying about a damn thing. Meanwhile, we got to go to work every day. This motherfucker murdered somebody out there. And the Kardashian thing.
Right? Just heinous.
Motherfucker. Seriously.
Get him out of here.
What kind of world are we living in?
Yeah. Not thankful for you, OJ.
Not thankful for you, OJ. So where are we at? We're about a half an hour through. I think it's a good time to hit one of these main stories up. And while we're talking about, you know, famous people whose careers may or may not have been ruined, we've got Will Smith's former assistant here. This is one of the funniest clips I've seen. Somebody spilling tea. Okay, this looks like it's one of those Facebook podcasts or whatever, kind of like the one that Will Smith's fucking lady did, the Red Table or whatever. It looks like one of those that's like live exclusively for Facebook.
Yeah, I haven't seen so much table water since Bill Clinton had to testify.
This is a sweaty guy here, okay? He's
Yeah.
got a lot of secrets, okay?
Takes extra energy to lie. So, you know, and you sweat a lot. So you need to stay hydrated.
Are you already doubting this, Kevin? Come on.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. Whatever
Let him
I haven't even heard this guy say a word, but whatever dirt he's been sitting on for the last 3 decades or 2 decades on Will Smith. Yes, I think this is somebody I'm just gonna press X to doubt. What up, X World? It's right. What's on the walls? I think it's more water for when he runs out and he starts to sweat. Either that or it's candles for the future sweat.
No,
so
for real, that's water.
the
I think this
production
is a.
team won't
You know what
smell
this
it.
is? I think this is a Poland Spring set.
Oh, is this an AI art? Was this just a ruse?
It's product placement, actually. See, she doesn't do it on our show. She doesn't make us do it, but it looks like on all of her other shows, she's got plenty of product placement going on the table, in the background. Hey, shouts out Poland Spring. If we didn't say it already in this episode.
Yeah, have we hit our quota yet?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lashing for that. Damn it.
Let's let this man speak. Goodness gracious.
Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will
See,
needed
exit
that
out,
validation,
bro.
have that.
Get out of here.
Wait, what?
Get out of here.
Look at
X is
that.
out.
You think
Nobody, everybody, come on.
Do you think that Will Smith would have smacked Chris Rock at that time when that picture was taken if he would have
Did
said
you
something
know
about
who
her?
Jada Pinkett was before she married Will Smith?
No.
I didn't either. I'm not super hip, though. I might be wrong on this one.
Well, clearly you didn't know Tupac, huh? You don't have deep Tupac lore because guess what? Tupac and her, destined lovers. And if you didn't know that, then I guess you're just a fake Tupac fan, Kevin.
You know how that we saw that Tupac hologram for that one concert? You've never
Yeah.
seen it again, right? You want to know why? Jada Pinkett Smith stole it.
So it dances exclusively for her every night.
Yeah, that was the original screenplay for Ocean's 8, the one that was all ladies. They just somebody who knew Jada, she got a little too wine drunk one night. She tells the story of how she stole Tupac's hologram and has that concert performed for her whenever Will's out of town. And so they penned that up into a little ditty, and somebody was like, well, we can't just write this as is, it's gonna be too obvious. So they said, okay, let's make it an Oceans movie. We've been needing to reboot that one. We haven't swapped that one out yet, so let's do it. Tupac ruined Jada. No, dude, this is a very tasteless joke, but one of my favorite memes recently with all the Jada nonsense has been Jada is the only bullet Tupac was able to dodge. So rim shot. Not my joke. Don't cancel me for it.
I don't know if you guys can hear that in the back, but definitely hit a Keemstar rim shot there. Oh, Jesus. Holy cow, dude.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can
a pinky.
What?
Why would you come at this man's throat like this?
This dude, he must have did something bad. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what did Will do to this poor man?
This guy, like, I bet he was dating some girl down in South Beach when the Miami music video got made, and she spent a little time in Will Smith's trailer, and he's been waiting for his opportunity. He's like, I'm gonna get this dude back, man. One of these days, I'm gonna get him back.
Tupac was gay. Jada was paid to date him. Is that why they shot him? It was early 90s just discrimination, I guess.
I want so badly to get some kind of video meme together with him doing the "oh, that's hot" with the giant binoculars, but it's just like his micro peen. I don't know. I can't. There's a joke forming in my head. I haven't quite figured it out yet. But
we gotta workshop that one. Look at how I paused this guy.
What a great shirt. I mean, yeah,
he's demon mode.
Dude, you are just uncannily good at that.
can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him.
Didn't Will already get enough? It's fucking Jada's been on a tirade for the past week, calling him a cuck, and she doesn't love him, and we haven't been married for years, and what a loser, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's everything.
He slapped a man on national television for talking shit about his apparent ex-wife, you know? It's just like, the dude's taking enough L's, man.
And now he's got a tiny penis.
Yeah. He's like Odell Beckham Jr. just reaching up, grabbing these L's one-handed. That's a football joke. You guys don't get it, but it was very good. Trust me. Okay,
Just
I'm
like
a football guy.
Catching those footballs, just like OJ.
There, boom. Yes, exactly. Seal that one in.
I can
Lock
make
it
a sports
in.
joke.
Woo! I love it. Man, yeah, this guy's lying, I think.
Oh, well, let him speak, Kevin. You might change your mind.
What goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Okay.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, you're
So here's the proof. Okay, he's got receipts. He's like, look, dude, I was the guy. He's got his arm around me. I'm in the book.
He probably
looks
paid
like
$300 for this at a meet and greet, but
yeah, right. This is actually a Fiverr video or something.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a cameo. He did. Will
Cameo,
Smith was
yeah.
running a special on in-person cameos at some kind of Comic-Con. This
Oh
dude
gosh.
waited in line 4 hours for this just so he could put it in his expose.
He looks like Kenan Thompson in a like Missy Elliott cosplay.
I don't know. There was something about the glasses. I was trying to find a good joke.
That's
for
like
it.
where I'm
Yeah,
getting the
it's like,
Missy
what's going on
Elliott. That's
here?
like something that she'd bling out. And then other than that, he kind of just looks like Kenan Thompson. Gives me those vibes.
Safe to say, according to this guy, Missy would not put her thing down, flip it, and reverse it for a big for Lil Willie style, huh? You know? Press X to doubt. Actually, you know what? I am going to potentially believe this because now that I'm thinking about it, Danny, this guy made
Told
a
you.
song
Told you.
called Big Willie Style. And I just and I've been told, you know, over the years, I've seen it. I don't know too many dudes with a big dong that actually brag about it. I know a lot of dudes who are incredibly, not a lot of dudes, but growing up, I knew some dudes who were incredibly insecure about their penis size and would like to talk a big game. So I feel like it's one of those things like if you it's they made a whole song about this. I'm not gonna mansplain big dick energy to the audience. I'm just not gonna do it. But I'm gonna start to shade towards that A button and maybe believe this. I forgot about that Big Willie style. He named a whole album
Big Willie style, baby.
about having a larger Smith. So maybe there's some truth to this, Danny.
Guess what? This spoilers for this month's the Clout Route do Beavis and Butthead. We've got a Will Smith music video to watch, baby.
I thought you were gonna say instead of
One
Beavis
of
and
'em.
Butthead, Clout Route does Anthony Fantano, and we're gonna review the Big Willie style album.
You're onto something.
Save that for 2024.
I think me and you should collaborate on a remix of sorts. Like we you go down your musical route and we take Big Willie style and make it our own. Maybe some edits there.
That would be hard to do because all those beats are just popular songs from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So they're already jacked beats. But I'll try. I can jack a beat. I'm sure. I mean, what Pharrell Williams does it. He's always wearing hats. I can jack a beat too. What the fuck?
We can jack a lot of things. That's for sure.
Well, easier than Will can, I guess. Damn, poor guy.
And your name is in the book. So it's like you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up.
I love that.
I'm blowing you up.
Dude, this is what Jada makes the new people do.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device sometimes used by authors.
So that's what you get, huh? That's what you get. You get Will Smith to blow you up. You know, he's shouting you out in his book, and then you turn around and you do him dirty like this.
He blew you up.
God.
There's an Arrested Development joke in there. You forgot to say away again.
They've been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you
I don't
have
even
to
get
go
what
if
he's
you
saying
want
here.
to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on. Who'd you want?
So before we get into the sexual act he walked in on, do you get what he's saying there? Like, I don't know if this is some kind of culty like thing he's explaining or something, but he says, even if you're not addicted to anything, you got to go to rehab. Here, I'll let it
First of all,
play.
I've rarely heard people who are addicted to anything admit it. But go off.
True, okay.
And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts.
So yeah, I didn't rewind it back far enough, but you get what he's saying. He's like, yeah, they fucking
Blowing you up.
Dude, this is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say no, they probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab.
Check into a
And they'll pay
rehab.
for the rehab. Even though you're
Buy
not
it.
on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them.
What?
So
Why?
More like a re-education than a rehab? Oh, sorry.
Like, is that-
No, we don't want to go full leftovers here. Sorry.
Is he sent to? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do they send him to a specific guy?
Yeah, they sent him to a camp for like they
It's like It's like in Big Lebowski where she's like, I've got a doctor for you. You got to go to my doctor. Make sure you hit up my doctor. He needs samples from you.
Yeah, it does.
She already has the rehab in mind.
Yeah, she's like building her. She's like, fuck Tom Cruise. I'll make my own Scientology. I'll do this. I'll do this shit myself. Didn't they run a school that was a scam too? You remember that? I'm sure we talked about that over the years about their scammy little school that they ran.
What? Wait, what? Who?
Jada, the Smiths. And I'm not
They had a
talking about
school?
that emo 80s band. Yeah. If you want to call it such things. I much prefer the Wilfred Academy.
Is that where their kids went?
I think knowing them, Jaden was probably an instructor.
Yeah,
He
right.
was probably like teaching philosophy at that school.
At 8.
Yeah, instead of grades, you just get a stamp, and you have to decipher what the stamp means. Yeah,
But
perfectly
yeah.
normal to send your employees to rehab when they're not addicted. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It was just a strange thing, I thought, when he was talking about all this. But anyways, let's let him go.
And
I
then
believe
saw
that. So
sexual
this is building
acts
credibility
that
with me.
when I walked in,
Who'd you walk in on?
him and Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin.
Who the hell is Dwayne
Okay.
Martin?
I don't
believe
know.
It was the hurry up and weight gain. So 3 minutes.
When I was
When you told me
when
this.
I was recalling the story, I thought it was a Wayans brother.
You guys, in the pre-show, Danny tells me that this guy caught Will Smith with the Wayans brother, which was another reason I was very press X'd out early on.
was
I was like,
both of
there's
them.
no fucking way. There's just no way.
I walked into the dressing room and he was getting Eiffel Towered by the Wayans brothers.
I was like, was it what was it? Oh, was it White Chicks? Was it on the set of White Chicks? Like, what
Yeah.
happened there? It's like, actually, brother, the character Terry Crews played is based on Will Smith.
He thought they were white chicks.
Minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will? We need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm
This music, by the way, I
It's
just
really
wanna make
bringing
note.
me in, It's like,
It's the perfect you're like, wow, what is he about to say, dude? What kind of bombshell is he about to drop?
speaking of bombshells, I've solved the mystery of what's on the wall. Do you guys see it?
It's wine bottles.
Yeah, she's hawking
Sell
that wine. It's
selling a
all
wine.
over. You can't look anywhere on screen without seeing that wine.
Oh goodness.
on walkie-talkie, and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this.
Calm
Like,
the
this
fuck
is
down.
She's sending
This is
all the
unlike
male
him,
employees to pray
So,
away the gay
all right,
camp.
I open the door to
Maybe, yeah. He's about to tell us the tea though here. Dude, this is it.
open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
Hey. Let me process that for a second.
I mean, it is a lot. When you have to like physically do it's like, that's too much for my brain. I got to pull some of that information away from my brain as it overheats. I mean, I get it. I was very glad Danny told me early in our pre-show meeting about this. I was like, okay, well, thank you for telling me that story first, so I can process it and have time to do this. Oh, it's called the witching hour. So there you go. Buy her wine. I would this way if we get accused of using too much of the clip, you can't say I didn't try to sell you wine at least. Come on.
I think the witching hour is what I would call it when I walk in on Dwayne anally fucking Will Smith in the dressing room. That's the witching hour for me. The wine's pretty appropriate. Oh my god. All right, let me take this in. Let me get serious. Just a little bit more.
All right.
There was
I'm
a
ready.
couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder.
Oh!
Like murder. There was murder in there.
Well, that's a weird way to phrase it. Oh, she's
It
so
was the way that
heartbroken.
everybody wanted.
we had to go that again, dude. That last part is just my favorite part. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, Hash.
Will was
What?
bent over on the couch and Dwayne was standing up, killing him.
Killing
Murder, like
Murdering him.
murder. It was murder in there.
I've never heard it expressed
was-
that way before.
Her face too. Her
I've
face
never, even
too.
in like a hetero sense, I've never heard a guy be like, dude, I was fucking murdering it, dude. I was maybe killing it. Okay, maybe. That's just such a weird.
She's so hurt.
Yeah, he's like, I've never. Dude's like cutting a freaking 80s wrestling promo. He does. This is the perfect time for me to use my Hulk Hogan voice, guys. Like, I walked in there, brother, into that dressing room, and Will Smith, I tell you what, he was bent over, and that Darian Adonis or whatever his name is was going to town on him, brother. It was murder. I've never seen so much carnage in one dressing room.
It does
in
sound
my
like
life.
it does sound like they're ringside. Yeah. Kill
It
him.
was murder. I was like, dude, I've called pay-per-views where there's blood on my sheet notes and I haven't used the word fucking murder.
Well, clearly you haven't seen anything as graphic as
So
Will
whatever.
Smith.
Right. So I don't want to see this.
Oh,
My poor heart can't take it.
man.
Be murdering 2 people that day. I'd die of a heart attack.
Oh, why are Danny and Kevin laughing about SA? Actually, yeah, if we're getting on a serious note, Will.
Wait, who said it wasn't consensual? Wait, hang on. Wait, what?
No.
Hang on.
They didn't. Dwayne and Will didn't SA. No. That the
The walking in on it is
Yes.
the assault. It's like eyeball
He
assault.
assaulted. He assaulted
Yeah.
his ex-manager, dude, with his ass up in the air.
Okay.
I think I would be an ex-manager too if I walked in on that.
I think, yeah. Do you give it 2 weeks notice? It's usually, frowned upon when you don't, but I think they'll give you a pass in that scenario, don't you think?
Oh my god, dude! Just one of the. Carla's right too. Her face just is so. At the end, she's just like so like, oh my, like she's acting clearly on a podcast though.
Trying to get signed, dude. You can't be hawking wine the rest of her life. Dude.
I guess so. I guess so.
Well, that's why she's so heartbroken. It's only half an act. Half the reason she was into this was to land Will Smith. Once you find out Will Smith is available, the last thing you want to hear is that. If you're a lady, right? You're like, oh no. What's with the 1 in a million thing? I thought there was a chance.
I do have to say we're getting a little descriptive in chat. Come on.
Murder is not consensual.
Murder is not consensual. Come on, only mistakes. Get your guys' heads out the gutter. Come on.
Oh no.
Anyways, on that note, I will say like, comment, and subscribe, baby. This is the Clout Route shout out, and this is the kind of stuff that you will get if you tune in on a Sunday to watch us. We'll be murdering it, killing it every Sunday. Oh, goodness gracious.
I want to start by acknowledging the recent actions I've took have caused you distress and harm. I want you to know I'm deeply sorry for my actions. Yeah, sorry. No, I finally found it. I've got my apology queued up for the rest of the episode, guys. So
we need a specific one tailored to like, we're sorry about the Will Smith video where his ex-manager detailed him getting murdered in his dressing room. We need ChatGPT to give us a little specifics this time around.
I believe that every member of our YouTube community should be treated with respect and kindness. I failed to uphold these values in my recent interactions with Will Smith's video, and for that, I am deeply sorry. I'm committed to learning from my mistakes and to making amends, and I really hope that you'll all give me another chance. I know that there's nothing that I could ever do to earn this privilege of making this content for you ever again, but I hope, beyond hope, from the very bottom of my soul, that you can find it in your heart to give me just one more chance to piss you off on a Tuesday or a Sunday. Like and subscribe. Thank you. The last part, the chat GPT got very weird at the end. Didn't it?
Pest
Too deep
says,
for me.
I totally wasn't showing non-serious messages from chat while you were saying all that either. No way. I was not doing that. But Pest says from OJ2, Will Smith getting his butthole murdered. What an episode.
Oh, I can't make. I had a lot of jokes there, but I can't make them.
Only the hard-hitting news here at the Clout Route.
Something about stabbing. Yeah, I can't. No.
But
What
anyways,
an episode.
again, like the video if you're here. Leave a comment in the chat. We love to see you, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. We actually have no podcast on Tuesday, so Kevin and I will be taking a Thanksgiving hiatus. Okay, it's been a long time since we've like had a good chunk of time to be able to take, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's only Sunday to Sunday technically, but it's Thanksgiving week, so it makes a lot of other things easier too. So I don't know. I felt like a good time to take a little vacay. However, I'm saying that now. Kevin and I just filmed an early Patreon video the other day. It was our Big Money Salvia trip down memory lane where we watched one of our favorite creators do such things as drive a car or write to his congressman. Just maybe a little impaired while he's doing it.
If only we had done those things, we'd be streaming to thousands right now. If only we had his foresight.
Did you enjoy our little side quest there, Kevin? The Big Money Salvia side quest we did the other day?
I did enjoy it. It's fun. It's a fun and challenging experience usually to try to make something entertaining when you're not just dunking on it. I think that's why you find most popular movie reviewers are the ones that review bad movies and just shit on them because it's the material's easier to write. You know, it's easier to be the bad guy.
Mhm.
But when the content is like this, it gives you plenty of opportunities to laugh without having to be mean. And we also, might I add, got quite a bit of the Clout Route lore for those of you lore heads out there. You know, we learned a lot
about that.
about the what some may call the birth of Dark Danny, perhaps. Maybe that's not at all what happened, and I'm just trying to sell a click to that video. Or
There you
maybe
go.
maybe you learn exactly where Dark Danny came from. So you don't want to miss it.
The
It'll be
origin
free
story.
very, very soon. It'll be free.
But yes, Wednesday, I'll put that out on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. It was early for the it was early for the patrons, and it will be coming to the YouTubers soon. Having said that, we also have a exclusive video coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thanks for being here. Shouting out now our shout out producers. Dr. Pest, Corn, Cone Still, Kinda Cool Greg, and Mama Creepy. Thanks for giving us the juice, peeps. We appreciate you. But even if you don't have a $5 or a $1 to toss our way, we love you, and we love that you're here watching with us. So thank you.
Retweet all of that. Never gonna say re-X. That feels weird.
Re-X. Hello, X World.
Terrible branding decision. Well, only an idiot would do something like that.
So we've got some submissions this week, Kev. Quite a few, actually. Everybody's out there doing the hard work, sending us all kinds of clips that they want us to talk about. So we've got some to get through here, okay?
Let's run through them.
First off, V-Dub, friend of the show. He's out here doing God's work, getting us all of these hard-hitting clips. And one of them this week is about the Mr. Beast wells, Kevin. Do you remember when we talked about the Mr. Beast giving hundreds of wells to African children or whatever?
Yes,
I don't know.
do.
It was a few weeks ago, and he got canceled for giving drinking water to people.
Yeah, well, he didn't dig the wells himself, so
That's true.
Doesn't really count.
That's true. And apparently he didn't get the safety procedures going on any of these wells either, because these poor people out here just trying to get themselves some water from the Mr. Beast well. And
oh, uncle, I give up.
So
that's one of those moments where you pull a king cobra and you just yell, stop hitting me. You just hope in some moment that God will reach out his hand and save you, because you can't save yourself in that moment. You can just yell at the inanimate object. I've never been there personally, especially not in the kitchen.
That like reminds me of when I see, that's like a video when I see somebody, it's like gets their hair caught up in like one of those curling things and it's like fucking out of control and they're like, ah, or like gets caught in a fan or something. They're like, ah, it's just something you can't stop, but it keeps going no matter how hard you struggle. And that's kind of how that went for me. No matter what he did, it's just like brain trauma.
All right, enough. I give
So
up,
thank you,
man.
Thank you, V-Dub, for that. Let's see here. Let's see. We also have some pest submissions, some Carla submissions, Mama Creepy submissions. I mean, holy shit.
Hot damn.
Carla here wanted us to touch base with Lil Tay. It's been a few weeks. It doesn't seem like anything bad's going on, but she's like, I guess what my conclusion from her Instagram that we're about to look at is that this whole thing from the jump, even Daddy-O supposedly, posting all those saying she was dead or whatever and faking all that. I think from the jump, it's just been an op. It's like, how do we get Tay back out here? We want her. She's starting to get older, so we can monetize off her a little differently. Now she's got this teeny bopper audience, yes, that we can prey on with the yuck. Yes, exactly. No, for sure. And she's done the music video. She did the death hoax, blah blah blah. She's really cooking right now. And now it seems like even Rolling Stone is fucking paying attention to her, because that's the update that Carla gave me here. If you see Lil Tay, me for Rolling Stone, and they've got fucking her out here modeling for fucking Rolling Stone.
Hey, well, I've been hearing that magazine ain't what it used to be. And in all honesty, magazines are dead and we all know it. So, hey, I mean, it makes no surprise. Makes perfect sense to me. They would have Lil Tay on the cover of Rolling Stone. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know Rolling Stone was still mailing those things out until you just told me that she was doing a photo for it, Danny. So, shout out to her though. Get the bag. This, like you said, this isn't nearly as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So, hell yeah,
for her.
She can definitely play the guitar and the piano, I think.
But yeah, it is funny how all this kind of happens. I mean, who knows? She could have all that success, the Rolling Stone, little section that she's going to get here could have just rolled out of happenstance. Oh, the death hoax thing was real. Her dad actually did do that. And then she decided to drop a music video. Happened to drop a music video around the same time. And now now she gets into Rolling Stone. It could just be a natural sequence of events, but I think the whole family's in on it. I think dad, mom, brother. I think brother is like boots on the ground. He tells her more of the shit that she needs to say, blah, blah, blah. We kind of got a glimpse on that before she left. I think mom and dad are just fucking the puppeteers. You know what I'm saying? Mom gets to be the good guy right now. Dad gets to be the bad guy. the yada yada equals great career for their daughter here, which they're gonna obviously steal most of her money.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, hey, as far as conspiracy theory goes, not too bad. It's pretty sound. Make a YouTube video about that. I bet you'd get a few clicks.
You know, the shorts that I did on Lil Tay when she died and then came back to life were some of the were some of the better shorts that we've done, you know, just up there as good as, you know, some of the other good ones in terms of views. So it's fucking hilarious. Nice to see you, Shadow.
Oh, what's up, High Shadow? That's
I'm sure that that's a that's a perfect time to stop in on the show when we're looking at Lil Tay's Rolling Stone fucking picture.
This was my exact reaction internally when he was like, "All right, and next is Lil Tay." I was like, "Oh shit, dude, what's gonna happen here?" Oh, we were doing so well.
Thank you, Carlo, for the update there. Okay. So we've got 2 clips from Mama Creepy, and so to keep the ball rolling here, we're gonna pick one and save another. Okay,
Ooh.
so we can get to it all. So I'm gonna give you a little option here. Choose your own adventure. And some of these one of these may be close to home, and you might be more intrigued there. But one is the French are dirty, and the other is actually a personal clip from Mama Creepy. She sent us a Instagram story of her brother-in-law at some kind of Japanese bar getting slapped by Japanese women.
Oh, well, damn, now that's a tough choice because I really want to face this French slander head on. But damn, that second clip sounds really, really good, man. I don't know if I can make this decision.
I guess, you know, okay, let me sum up the French are dirty, Kevin, because it's not it's not as crazy as you think. I guess in Paris they're having an epidemic of bed bugs right now. And I think maybe that's why Mama Creepy sent the clip our way, is because she saw that it was, I don't know, Paris, and she was like, huh, they might think that that's funny.
Not the city of love anymore, huh? I guess that's what
shots.
happens. That's what happens when everybody just goes to that city to bang. Yeah, I mean,
is it crabs or is it bed bugs?
Either way, they travel through beds, don't they?
Yeah,
I don't know how you get bed bugs. I've seen one episode about it in The Office, but I imagine it's a lot like crabs, except they get in your suitcase instead of. Well, you know what? We should just
bed bugs freak
bugs.
me out, dude. Think about this, especially if you're in a place like Paris where they're going through you know, they're talking about epidemics of fucking bugs everywhere.
Those are my relatives you're talking about.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Mama Creepy's taking shots at you.
God damn, we're not.
I'm just rolling with it.
Jeez.
But you know, in places like that where they're having problems with the bed bugs really bad, you got to think that it's bed bug, but they're not only on beds. Like, I've seen videos of people going onto the bus and they're like on the seats, like the headrest of the bus. Movie theaters where they're on the fucking headrests of the movie seats. You know, any place that you would sit where somebody else might have sat previously could be a nightmare. Sorry. I might have ruined your holiday.
Yeah, I guess oh man. I hope we still got some photos, because it looks like I'll never return to the motherland. It's a sad day for me.
I don't want.
But that's all right. I'll have a turducken on Thursday and we'll be fine.
If you go to France anytime soon, you got to let me know when you come back, because we might have to be doing the shout out from our own studios for a couple weeks. Oh goodness. That's the bed bug thing. Here is this clip.
Gross. I'm never sleeping in a hotel again. In any country.
Get it to work. Oh, actually, you know what? Funny thing. I guess we'll end Mama Creepy's adventure at the bed bugs, because how Twitter works, I mean, not Twitter, but how Instagram works is that if somebody sends you a story on an Instagram, it only lasts on that story for a certain amount of time, and then it goes away, Kevin.
Oh yeah, you gotta screen cap it.
And it already went away.
Swipe it, dude. You gotta treat that some bitch like an NFT and
I guess. So you're gonna miss out on some guy getting slapped by a bunch of Japanese women. Just to
Dang.
imagine.
And I was really looking forward to that one too.
Just imagine, Kevin. Use
the
your
number of
imagination.
wrestling jokes I could have made, the number of Ric Flair woos. It's okay. We'll get the next time. I hope this isn't someone for their own sake that gets slapped by women a lot, but you know.
It seemed like he was into it.
Maybe we'll get another chance to see it.
Maybe I can get her to rip the video for me at some point. Get him to send it over to her. Hash says can't get bed bugs when you don't got a bed. So she's just gonna be a true hermit. I like that. Poland said if I had bed bugs, I would end my life.
In Minecraft or something. Right?
Yeah, that's a little too far. Come on.
What's that? Stream will stop in. Oh, see,
are bed bugs worse than mouse epidemic? You know, what would you rather deal with? The mice? Yeah,
mice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, having mice really sucks, but I don't know. That'd be my vote. I've dealt with mice before. I've never dealt with bed bugs, so I guess it's an easy one for me. Yeah, not that, like I said, not that I would enjoy. I wouldn't want anyone to be like, oh yeah, hey, having mice in the house is great. That's a fun time.
For it to be comparable, the mice would have to be so bad. You would have to basically live in a back alleyway for the mice to be bad enough that it's like affecting your life as much as the bed bugs crawling around on your fucking head and pillow and blankets and shit. Ugh. Yeah. One time, and this guy doesn't work for me any longer, so I don't feel bad about saying it. It's like I don't have any reason to save face for him, even though nobody will know who I'm talking about. One of our employees had bed bugs. He came in one time and like, I forget how we came into the conversation, but he was like, he had like a bite. He had like bites on his leg. And he was like, yeah, our bed bugs are so bad that they're biting. They like nibble at my ankles and
they're
shit.
like, move over, you prick.
I'm like, bro, you got to figure that shit out. Oh, I know, dude. It's so bad. Like, he was a very nice guy. But when he told me that, I thought twice about getting anywhere close to him anymore.
well, you know, Danny, bed bugs are very territorial, and
they're like hopping off of his head. You know, you see him.
They've decided this is their bed now, and I'm actually, I'm the parasite now.
Oof. Olin says, "What if the mice were plopping from the ceiling? What if it was raining mice? Would that be competitive?"
Hallelujah. No, I mean, that might be worse. I don't know.
You're just sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden it's like plop, dead mouse right in front of you.
I would
your popcorn. Plop.
A crazy cat lady immediately. I just have so many cats, and
yeah, that's probably a good fix.
Save a lot of money on cat food too.
There you go. We've got. That was a good one. You got me with that one. That was like one of those that I wouldn't expect to make me laugh, and then you just caught me at the right time, and it hooked me. I like that, Kevin.
That's what I'm gonna get canceled for.
The cat food. I like that. So Pest sent us a clip this week. 2 clips actually. He sent us one.
Uh-oh.
He sent us one where I have to check with my producer whether I'm allowed to say some words or not.
Hey, I'm just saying, you're better off. I've seen people make this mistake. Even if they give you a pass, Danny, don't say it. Just it doesn't matter. Not everyone's going to agree to that pass that someone gave you. All right, so just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Pest sent ruined. One of Pest's clips that he sent us, I might need a pass to even talk about. So, and then, yeah, like Kevin said, some of y'all might not even be fine. I can't have people out here making Paul Riveter fucking memes about me being a January 6th or whatever.
I
So,
think
you
that might
know.
be the least. That's the least concerning one I think that I saw today. But hey,
The other day he said something about African people like screaming it, and I was like, holy cow, dude, this guy really has some he's a alt-right, I guess is what you would call it, an alt-right creator in the commentary community. Paul Riveter. And somehow he's in, never mind.
I can't wait for the new show he's working on with the quartering.
Oh God.
That's gonna be our lol cow podcast. Right?
Paul quartering. Oh geez, Louise. Okay, well, Paul quartering aside, I don't know if Paul would be one of the people that are into what this guy's about to tell us, but certainly I would be able to say Kevin and I, not really our genre of content that he's about to talk about, but we're a little jealous what is now monetizable on YouTube.
Picked the wrong lane, pal.
Hi, creators. Before we get into today's update, we read through the comments on our previous policy update video for
you poor thing, dude.
Some creators called out to us that they'd like localized captions.
Okay, well, he's going to give us a little spiel about how he has localized captions. We don't care about that. We care about let's skip forward right about here.
Advertiser-friendly content guidelines regarding adult content, specifically as they relate to content that includes nudity while breastfeeding and content which focuses on non-sexually graphic dancing.
So let's rewind it back there. Okay, we've got it up here. Move us real quick, Kev, so the people can see
the people.
Nudity while breastfeeding and non-sexual graphic dancing now monetizable on YouTube. If you didn't think, I mean, honestly, the more I think about this, Kevin, if the coolest Kevin can monetize his micropeen and balls and butthole or whatever, every other week.
Two for on micropeens and buttholes for the episode. Get your bingo cards out, gang.
Yeah, that's but yeah, if he can monetize that at this point, then fuck it, dude. I think it's sexist that we haven't let the women be able to get on here with their children, latch to their titty, and just have their poor kid's face on YouTube for the rest of their life, just sucking on mommy's old fucking hanging tit. For what the fuck?
Are they allowed to block specific users? Because I would hate to take this resource away from new mothers that need it. I'm more concerned about the creeps that are going to find their way over there and flood the comment section.
Like Boogie's gonna fucking get his new editor on the Lolcow podcast, like put his face over one of the children's faces on one of these breastfeeding mothers, and it's gonna be like an edit of Boogie like suckling on some poor innocent lady's teat that's trying to make money on YouTube, showing you how to breastfeed.
Yeah, I can
already see it.
I can see the poorly made in-shot edit now. It includes parking tigers as a breastfeeding mother and someone from the commentary community with a haphazard sticker over the baby's head. Don't ask me who would make such a poorly constructed video edit, because I will not speak said person's name.
Oh, boy.
They've been platformed enough at this point in time, have they not? Make money on YouTube bouncing that booty. I have the same question as Poland Spring. What is non-sexually graphic dancing? Because, spoiler alert, if you're naked and dancing, how can you control whether that's sexually graphic to the person? Clearly have never seen Old Boy, all right?
Right, but it's like, I guess that's the same conversation with all this shit then, right? Am I right? Like, somebody could look at Coolest Kevin's asshole spread eagle and probably J-O. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like, what? Who's the arbiter? Who's the arbiter? I mean, who's like deciding whether this is non-sexual or not? This is a little too sexual, okay?
There's no way any brother's ever gonna get chubbed up by this partner. It's good to go. Monetize away. Send that Pepsi ad through, okay?
Yeah, you just have to be the most horrendous looking fucking National Geographic looking motherfucker doing some dance on there.
Yeah,
for
that's how they
nobody to be
decide it.
attracted.
They take you and they run you through Tinder, and based on your like to dislike ratio, they're like, all right, not enough people are gonna get horny for this, so we can monetize it. Crazy, dude. I Good luck to you, right? Good luck to you trying to navigate these murky waters. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. I think that second one is the real suspect one to me. Whatever, breastfeeding tutorials for sure, absolutely. Not a problem I personally am ever going to have to solve for, but because I can't understand how difficult it could be, I don't have an opinion on whether or not it makes sense to me, right? If you want to teach people how to breastfeed, I guess go ahead and make money off that. But the dancing in the nude one is kind of weird. Like, how many sites were pounding for that? Like, hey, god damn it, I'm not making enough money off of my expressional dance for my theater thesis. Like, how many fucking videos are out there of people dancing naked that aren't at a club, at a gentleman's club? They usually have a neon sign of a woman sitting in a martini glass.
Right.
You know the type. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
goodness gracious. I mean, so here's my grift though, okay? Can they stop me if let's say I find breastfeeding for dummies, okay? Yeah, I want to pull up I want to pull up Hash's comment as soon as I finish.
Sorry, that's why I didn't pull it up. I was like, there's no way he won't get distracted by that.
If I found breastfeeding for dummies, and I figure out it shows me everything, I know how to do it. You got to get them to latch or whatever, and blah blah blah. I don't know. What do
Look
I
at you, dude.
Make sure
a
you
couple
burp them
things.
afterwards.
Danny did his research. He did pre-watch this one.
But what's to stop me from demonstrating how to breastfeed on YouTube as a man?
Why would you need it?
Because you would think immediately like it's going to be a woman showing you how to breastfeed a child. But why couldn't I as a man show you how to breastfeed a child? Just because they're not getting milk out of my teat.
Oh God, no! That no. Nope. Hit the ripcord on this joke, Danny. Nope. Nope.
No,
I'm just gonna keep saying nope until we can transition to something else.
Right.
Oh boy, no.
But you get where my head's at, though. It's like
I don't. I really don't.
Somebody is going to somebody is going to take this. It's always like this everywhere on the internet, and YouTube is no different. Somebody's going to take this and be like, well, look what I can do now that the guidelines say this. You know what I mean? They always take it another level. So yeah, there's going to be some like hairy, fat, disgusting dude like me that's like, all right, so bring old, Rosalind over here. Okay. Now you got to get her to, attach to the, and it's like hairy.
Like from the 80s.
But like, geez, Louise, dude. I don't know. Sometimes I question like YouTube's this is their priorities right now, I guess. Getting the breastfeeding and the non-sexual dancing monetizable. No other problems on YouTube right now.
Yeah, nothing else to solve for. There's nothing else that's even remotely as questionable as that. And the only thing, honestly, I can think of that might be more questionable, Danny, than this is this message here that Hash said. I was talking with this dude one time, and he was like, let's exchange pics, and then sent me a mirror picture of him wearing nothing but a baseball cap, bent over, fully spread. Wow. Yeah. That what can we say?
Well, you know what he was
we
into,
are barbarians
baby.
On Tinder, aren't we? Jeez, fellows.
I've heard of like the unsolicited dick pic. Okay. That's the joke you hear all the time online, is like some dude fucking just figured you'd be into this. And I guess that guy was like, figured you'd be into this.
Yeah, I would say, a dime's worth of free advice, guys. Maybe if you do get in a situation where you're exchanging pics, let her set the tone. just send like a normal one first.
Was it Salvo?
No.
Oh my God, that'd be one picture that I would not want somebody to dox. That's for sure.
I will quit.
You keep that shit to yourself, okay? I don't care about the Salvo pics.
If you guys want to get rid of me, that's how you do it. You send me that, and I'll quit the internet forever.
I heard a similar story to that Will Smith and Dwayne story about Salvo and Edwin one time. Oh dear Lord. Can I tell you something funny about the commentary while we're joking around?
Sure, yeah, because I can't understand why this guy would show Hash his butt before his face, but that's 3 different butthole references, guys. So we gotta be done here. Because we
Is
go to
this
4,
butthole
and we
episode?
gotta go all the way up to 6, and also it'd be the second butthole episode, and there haven't been enough months in between. We really got to space these things out. The law of diminishing returns. You get it.
So we talked about it last show, the Clout podcast and all of its shenanigans. Okay, it's still going. We're still pumping out episodes, I guess. So I haven't watched any of them and probably won't. But the drama from last week is kind of spilling over into this week just a tad. There was this guy, Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs. Okay, he made an edit about DSP.
Of course,
I guess. Allegedly, to tell you the truth, I haven't even seen the edit that they're talking about, but allegedly, Dick Stroke and Phil Vlog says whoever the editor, which I guess it was D-Max, also another commentary community guy, whoever edited the Law Cow podcast stole Dick Stroke and Phil's DSP edit, just put it at the front, didn't shout him out, didn't do any of that jazz, blah, blah, blah. He tweets a couple days later that everything has been rectified. Me and Kevin kind of laughed that, Keemstar probably hit him up with the honey and, rectified the situation. Here's a couple hush hush dollars. You'll be all right.
Yep.
Because I was on that tip of that news on Twitter, I have been getting some Dick Stroke and Phil Vlog tweets come up in my feed. And he says, big ups to Nick Diorio. So I wanted to show this. Might be one of the only times I say, wow, good on you, Nicholas Diorio.
And you're sure he wasn't referring to the Nabisco treat? It's an easy enough mistake to make. They're very similar in name.
Not entirely sure, Kevin. Not entirely sure, but this is from the Farmers podcast. Now listen to what he says here.
And I guess the editor accidentally stole from a channel. Did you see that?
Accidentally?
Accidentally.
Sir.
Anyway, give me a break. Come on, dude. Can we not just admit to it? Is that what?
That's like when you get caught red-handed and you tell the person you're cheating on, oh, it was an accident. Shut the fuck. It was not a fucking accident. You don't accidentally cheat. You don't accidentally steal someone else's edit. There's multiple conscious decisions that one has to make in the process of stealing someone else's edit, because you had to either screen cap it or download the original yourself. And then at some point you've got to render and process and make sure wherever, because even if you've stolen it, there might be some minor editing you'd have to do. And then you got to send it into your bosses to have them add it. So there were a number of chances. Now I can understand if maybe the bosses didn't want to put credit at Dick Stroke and Phil in their opening credits. I can maybe understand that, but that doesn't give you the right to not credit it. Just if you don't want to credit a guy named Dick Stroke and Phil, then don't use Dick Stroke and Phil's work. All right.
I just figure
what a job here.
I figure if you're a commentary dude, if you're in the commentary community, and then Keemstar hits you up and says, I want you to edit this podcast for me, that you'd be bringing your best performance, right? Like, what do you even need somebody else's edit for? Why don't you just do it yourself?
How do you get hired for that job if you don't edit, right? We were talking about that a little bit in the pre-show.
Well, he does edit. He just edited somebody else's edit into his video.
Yeah, so it's just like, what? Did you get so nervous once you actually had the job? You didn't think your work could hack it, but they hired you for your work. I'm assuming, like you just confirmed that he had edited before this, so clearly they liked something about what you were doing. So why would you go steal somebody else's work? It's just very, very foolish to me. Like, now don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say working for Keemstar is the opportunity of a lifetime and like, oh, wow, this guy really dropped the bag here. But in some sense, it's like, well, it's not really about Keemstar. It's about, you don't look very, like everyone knows Daniel Keemstar will never be able to make himself look professional in the eyes of anyone that's been alive since the year 2000. So you don't have to worry about his credibility. It's already in the shitter. But that doesn't mean you should throw yours in there too. So I don't know. Very, very dumb in my opinion. And then Nick with an interesting, just one little word can give us away, huh? When you say if they accidentally stole, yeah, get out of here, man. Come on.
Well, it is kind of funny. He says accidentally here, but I have another tweet afterwards, and you'll see that he may have said accidentally here, but I don't really necessarily think that him and the rest of the people that are involved with the whole situation think accidentally is correct. Also, I haven't heard D-Max. I haven't heard. No, Shadow Humor's right. That'd be a tough podcast to edit, but I haven't heard D-Max explain it himself, like address the rumors. So I don't know his explanation. Maybe there's something better there. Maybe he has a reason better than accidentally. I don't know. To be heard from D-Max on that. But anyways, accidentally. Okay, let's let Diorio talk. By the way, nice Cartman swag. Can you tell that that's what he was going for? That's like basically a ripoff of Cartman's outfit right there.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. No, I honestly have a hard time looking at it. Does come off a little South Parky, which I was just I'm fascinated by the Guitar Hero. And then I was trying to figure out what the game was above the Guitar Hero guitar.
I can't tell really.
I was never. That's not real. No, right? You don't put your Guitar Hero controller on a guitar stand like as if it were a real guitar, Danny?
No, not really.
Oh, well,
he's the only one. A lot
cooler if you did, man.
He's the only one.
We'd have a lot more subscribers if you'd put stuff like that.
I think.
Why can't Bob Ross holding a fucking guitar there, a little rock band guitar? That's what we need.
I've been fucking up this entire time.
Man, dude, they don't tell
you see that?
Yeah.
Apparently, I feel bad. Can we get that guy's name? I want to just verbally shout that. I know everything's good now, and Keem has spoken to him, but let me get that right now because honestly, I don't think that's cool to just rip that guy's shit. Even though if it wasn't done intentionally or maliciously.
See, good on
the content creator was named.
But then even if it wasn't
stroking
done,
Phil Vlog. So everyone give a big sub to Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs.
Christ, dude.
All right, we'll make sure we speak to our.
I do love it. All right,
so there you go.
Just commit. Just even if it was on accident, it wasn't on fucking accident. All right, you can't. It's like, oh yeah, actually, that was just gonna be a filler. I was gonna put my own work in there, and then I forgot. Like, how is it a fucking accident? What do you mean? I accidentally.
Well, he said accident or whatever, and then he goes on to say like that's just not right to do. Blah blah blah. It's like.
Even if it was done with, it was whatever. They call me a fucking fence sitter, dude. At least when I'm sitting on the fence, I don't pretend to be doing something else. I don't pretend I'm going to hop down for a quick second, but really, I'm hanging from it like I'm Tarzan. Like, oh yeah, no, actually, I'm about to hop right back up. If you're going to be on the fence with me, you better stay up there. Learn how to sleep up there.
So, accidentally is what Diorio said, but it looks like I have a project that needs a paid podcast editor. If you're interested, let the Lol Cow Live podcast and at Keemstar know. So, and then you even see Parking Tigers down here in the comments. What about D-Max? I'm connecting a lot of dots
You're
here.
White Parking Tigers.
Moron. No. I'm connecting a lot of dots here, but it seems to me like they didn't think, well, maybe even if they did think it was an accident, they're like, that's not the kind of accidents that we're willing to have our editor make. See ya. I don't know.
Yeah, there are certain things, whether it's malicious intent or negligence, you're just fucked either way. Sounds like that was one of them, but Whew, yeah. You know, there will be other opportunities. I'm sure you'll get another opportunity as good as that one was. I'm sure.
Dick Stroking Phil vlogs. Shouts out, boy.
Hire him. You know, why are you doing a public post? Reach out to
Wow. Why didn't they even think about? Yeah, what the hell? They
I
got the
wonder
guy
where we
right
can find
there.
an editor that will do the things that we like. Gee, maybe I
His
should
name's
fucking
even-
tweet about it.
He even is like a good stand-in since they didn't get Dark Side Phil. They've got Dick Stroking Phil, you know? Same difference.
Art by the real DSP, you know.
Well, there you go. There's your commentary route for the week. There's your commentary nonsense.
Boo. I'm anti-commentary. Boo.
You are anti-commentary.
We better be
Me
done with
too.
that, right? We done with that shit? That commentary shit?
No more of that
Well,
shit.
any more of it.
I want to watch people make out with Shrek, Kevin. That's what I want to see. So the latest TikTok trend, you know, we're always on top of the TikTok trends, whether it's NPC shit or like in real life or getting jumped or whatever, you know. We've got all the trends, and the latest TikTok trend has to do with Shrek. Total commentary death, baby.
That is correct.
The latest TikTok trend is making out with Shrek.
Oh.
I want to know who makes this. How like I know what the Lockout podcast needs to do. They need to get the guy that made this fucking overlay of Shrek making out with these people on TikTok and hire that guy, because this is impressive, dude. I'm almost convinced that Shrek's lying in that bed with that guy right now.
I believe it. This is if only the Flash movie had this level of CGI, it wouldn't have been a complete piece of shit. It would have been great. That's literally all it was missing was good CGI. Otherwise, it was a perfect movie. I'm freaked out by this.
It's so freaky.
I think I'm more freaked out by how committed the actor is to the bit. First of all, it looks like he's in a hospital bed doing this. Like he's wearing some kind of hospital gown, and this is just his way.
What else
of,
do you do when you're laid up in the hospital, Kevin?
Yeah, can you imagine? In about 2 weeks, they're going to be at this guy's funeral, and some poor old funeral home owner is going to wheel out a VCR, and they're going to pop a tape, and they're going to be like, "Here were Christian's last will and testament," and it's going to be, "Oops, sorry, I actually recorded over that with me making out with Shrek." You know, it's a tragedy.
He's just gonna have friends with their cell phones out in front of his casket, you know, and they're gonna be making out with Shrek, or it's gonna be like they're gonna film his casket, and it's just gonna have a Shrek like laying with the sexy pose like over top as it sinks into the ground. We are fully committed to Shrek.
Yeah, I need more of this content.
So, I mean, that was just some random guy, I think. A lot of creators like LOL Overruled and Boogie and some others hop on the trend here. So you can only imagine it gets worse, you know? I love the music they decided to pick.
Yeah, what's with the Skyrim load screen music they're using here?
It's Shrek. It's do 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 do
Makes
do
you wanna
do.
search for the Dragonborn, dude. It's crazy.
Maybe the next trend will be you know, the dragon from Skyrim makes out with you on TikTok. Could be. Get on that, Kevin.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Oh, I had to throw this in there too before we get to the boogie thing. You know, I know that lady had the fake tattoo of Kevin's name the other week, and it was devastating to figure that out. But this guy, tattoo artist, gives Shrek to a fan. Boom. Do you think that's real? Are we outing on this one too?
I have to, man. And maybe it's just my ego, you know, thinking that I got fooled once, so I'm not going to get fooled again by this one. Because they went through and faked it with the gun and everything, right? I mean, we saw video of that. 'Cause I started as a press X to doubt originally, and then we saw the video of her actually getting the tattoo, and I was like, all right, well, sounds good, brother. Count me in. But no, there's no way.
Shrek is a man, so yeah, they're gonna have to reckon. They're gonna have to reckon with that for sure, with their newfound sexuality. But you know, it wouldn't be a lol cow if he didn't jump on the trend here and you know, get all the clout you could possibly get out of Shrek trend. Boogie 2988. We love to see it. Me in 2019 with an Arkansas 8.
Oh, look at that. Hey, I love the joke, man. That's great. That's right up my alley. Self-referential. You're making a dig at yourself, you know. Great work, Boogie. You're looking like Jon Favreau in this photo, so that's good. The Shrek filter's really working for you right now, bud.
He looks like he's a middle schooler learning to make out for the first time.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that he pays for it, right? With a mouth game like that.
I just don't think that they like to kiss him on the mouth very often is what it really is.
Well, yeah, you're probably right.
You gotta have a lot of stuff going in that thing to wind up looking like that, I have to say. So maybe they're questionable on like, well, what was breakfast this morning? I don't know if I want the mega scrambler from fucking Denny's on my breath.
Yeah, it's like how if I would watch Nick avocado streams to keep me from binge eating, when I was, it's like I really want a slice of pizza. Nope, let's watch some Nick. Now instead we can watch Boogie make out with Shrek. That'll kill my appetite in multiple ways. Where's Kevin X Shrek? I knew it. I knew this was coming.
We need a short from Kevin, guys, don't we? We need a short from Kevin to put on the cloud round. I'm making out with Shrek. No, I wouldn't put you through that. That lives forever online, Kevin. I wouldn't put you through that.
No, I couldn't do it. There's got to be better ways to embarrass me. We'll come up with something.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely come up with something.
That's good. That sounds great.
That's funny. So there you go. The Shrek trend. It's blazing across the internet as we speak. Get on it, guys. Get on TikTok. Get yourself a little Shrek fever.
These are all going to get used, by the way, for deep fakes so that people can send you blackmailing emails. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna send this to your wife. They're gonna replace Shrek with like a 90s version of Sharon Stone, and then you're gonna get divorced. All right, so good luck. You're giving all your makeout game info to the Chinese government, so good job. I'm not gonna teach you my game. All right, looking's free, but no, it's not. All right, you're not gonna learn what I know for free. All right, you have to pay for that on the OnlyDance.
I appreciate you saying that, honestly, because I am the kind of guy that, like, give me a few days and I come back around on the Shrek thing. And then you've got me on shorts. I was like, guys, I had to do it.
I just wanted to be part of the meme, It's
Boogie got like 10K views on that thing, dude. I had to do it. Oh, goodness. So there you go. Shrek, baby, Shrek. Have you heard of
Bloodhound Gang?
Right? Are you aware of Arianna Grande?
No, never heard of her. I actually, so I live in a little place called the Shire, where we build our homes in the ground, and occasionally
in the side of hills and stuff.
Yeah, in the side of hills, and occasionally, we even have some big boulders involved. And to that degree, I have actually been living under a giant rock since about 2013. So I've never heard of Ariana Grande.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, I have. Or maybe I shouldn't say unfortunately, because I don't know enough about her to be like, oh yeah, I hate that person exists, but I can tell you, I don't know any of her songs, yet I somehow know that she exists and is a musician, and I blame Fortnite for that. To be
That's
honest,
very true. Honestly, I don't think I could name an Ariana Grande song. That's not the important part. We all know that she's some famous. Yeah, she's like Taylor Swift. She's just some famous pop star, whatever. Now the yeah, right. Go to that link. Now with Ariana here, we had talked about this on the show in the past for some reason. I can't remember the details, guys. Okay. Please don't kill me. I hope there are no Ariana fans out there that are going to fucking be at my neck for this. But I honestly can't remember the ins and outs of the drama here. It was something, like I said, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I don't know if I'm entirely correct here. She was in a relationship with someone and then broke it off to get with her manager or something, which happens to be this Ethan Slater guy. And the meme at the time was that
no.
yeah, I am toast. You're probably right.
Oh, you just got Papa meated, dude. You're done.
It's the Taylor Swift thing, yeah. But she was with somebody, I believe, and then she broke off that relationship to get in a relationship with her manager, who happens to be this Ethan Slater dude. And the joke at the time, I think, was that people were like, this is her old boyfriend and this is the new guy. And they're laughing at her because they're like, why would you ever make this decision? I think we have some photo evidence maybe to back up that that meme at the time, you know, when they were saying like, why would you make this decision? I wonder why she would make this decision.
Oh, wait.
Because that's
is that the new guy or the old guy?
That's the new guy.
No, it's
Ethan Slater, baby.
Whoa.
That's Ariana Grande's boyfriend. So, like, obviously, we're not very privy to her songs or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But we know Ariana Grande is a fucking multi-million-dollar pop star, and she's choosing to spend her private time sucking on bottles with Ethan Slater, baby.
That, yeah, apparently questionable taste. I would have to say so. Hey, Babs, what up? You picked a great time to join, Babs. Welcome.
I have a great question for you, Babs. Welcome to the show. What do you think about Ethan Slater? Just give me your base take. Would you? Ethan Slater? I mean, look, he's got a little muscle definition if you're into that, you know. Yeah, a little tone here. Might be a giant baby bottle and a bib. I don't know if he has a diaper on. We're not seeing below the belt.
How do you bring that guy to Thanksgiving now? You know,
that is me at Thanksgiving. My face at Thanksgiving.
I might agree with Shadow on this one. You know, I'm pressing X to doubt. This is
PDF5.
This is sussy behavior. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Leave it to Babs. He can drown in mommy's milk. Okay.
Woo.
Babs.
Yeah, I agree.
Jump, Ethan Slater.
When you've got that much of a forehead, it's time to embrace it and start finding a hat that fits you really well. Okay.
You know, bald people aren't the only ones that benefit from hats. I do have to tell you. You know, me and Kevin are sitting here hatted up in front of you because we're bald, but there are some people that might as well be bald, but they just won't. Those people benefit from hats too.
Looking at you, Ron Howard.
So there you go, Ariana Grande. Here, I've also got another little quick route for you. As we're winding down here at the end of the show, I got a lot of quickies to pass by you. So it is a shout out after all.
Oh, damn. I hit the mic. I'm so sorry.
Do we remember Ice Poseidon? Have you forgotten about him yet?
Oh man, I can never forget Ice Poseidon because he sounds like he literally ate a spoonful of driveway gravel right before he records. It's almost like someone wakes him up from a dead fucking sleep and then he presses record and he just refuses to clear his throat at all. It's like he's got a literal frog in there ribbiting, man. It's like if my Hulk Hogan impression was sedated and just dropped the word brother, man. Like it's so cartoony. It's like he's being a caricature of himself. So unfortunately, Danny, I will never forget this freak. Sorry. God, how do you do that for a whole hour?
So he didn't die from the last time we saw him. It was like somebody poured shit over his head or something, and then he was complaining about like, well, what if I get Hep C or something, yada yada. Well, he didn't die of Hep C. He's still here. I mean, maybe he has Hep C. I mean, I wouldn't take my chances with Ice Poseidon, but
I didn't even know he's almost dead. I dodged a bullet there, right? I was almost a real asshole. If he had died, could you imagine? Oh,
well, no, he's not dead. He's still here, baby, bringing us content every week. And Kick streamer Ice Poseidon reveals he got head by a 75-year-old in a trailer. Now, I was naive, Kevin, because, you know, me, as I'm doing research throughout the week, if I see even most of the time I'm watching it on Twitter anyways, but if I see even a headline that's like, oh, this piques my interest, maybe I don't have time to watch the video per se, I'll plaster it in the Discord so that when I'm making docs later, it's all stacked there. I'll go watch it, see if it's appropriate for the show. This one I pull because it's the headline said he got head from a 75-year-old whatever. I was like, okay, this has got to be good. Didn't watch it. Then I get a message from Mama Creepy and she's like, because I had labeled it in the Discord as 75-year-old woman or something like that, or a woman or a lady gives him a 75-year-old lady gives him a blowjob. And she says, oh no, you didn't watch the video. You clearly didn't watch the video. So spoilers a little bit. I'll let it play here.
Over to the address. He's in a fucking trailer. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's just poor.
He?
Wait, but you're acting. Wait, what?
Wait, what was that, Kevin?
Did you say he?
What led you to think, yeah, like I want to get my dick sucked by a guy when you're straight?
Well, I didn't even have a kiss. I'd never kissed anyone.
There's being desperate, and then there's fucking like going across the line and being a faggot.
Well, so here.
Wow. I do not condone of the language there, buddy. Why fucking watch it? Jesus, if we were on Twitch, we'd be fucking. If we were on Twitch, it'd be kicked off the platform by now. Jeez,
well,
Louise.
if there's one thing I know, it's a generic looking dude with basic tribal tattoos for an arm sleeve. Is that he's gonna have very nuanced takes. So.
Watch that F slur, budty. Seriously,
jeez, dude.
Chill out, dude. Grow up.
Here's the thing. I had never.
You're too aggro, dude. You
Go to the gym, dude.
Work the rest of that pre-workout off, man. Jesus. He's wearing his gym bag around his neck like he's fucking Indiana Jones. Like,
right,
hey, man, you're a fucking.
Clearly, he's still upset. He has not went to the gym yet and gotten rid of all this negative energy. Okay,
man,
he needs to go.
He's talking to a guy who's just coming out of the closet to him, and he's instantly just like demeaning him. It's disgusting, dude. I can't.
Right. I don't even know who this guy is, but canceled, if you ask me. Done.
Pest gave him a pass, though, so I guess it's okay. See, I'm telling you, it's tricky.
Some people can give the pass, I guess. Yeah, we'll let him and Pest reckon with that, okay?
See, you know, and PT, I don't hate the bag either. It's just, you know, it's one of those, I'll weaponize it if I have to prove a point. That's because I watch too many Twitch streamers. So I don't actually stand for anything. So if I see a cool person wearing that bag, I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, bro, that looks cool. But since this guy said something I disagree with, I am now going to belittle him because of his fashion sense. Right.
If I had a base take, I'd be like, oh, who are you saying the F slur sitting there with that purse around your shoulder?
Yeah. Right.
Luckily, I'm not that based. I'd never say anything like that.
And there's no way the first time I ever heard that Indiana Jones joke was when someone was making fun of my college laptop bag. There's no way that ever happened to me. But you know, you just got to work with what you got. It's like being in a roast battle. It's like all I got is you know, the clothes you're wearing, or I could say something weird like, "You look like my cousin, but if she were a girl."
Well, you
boom,
said
suck it, Def.
it's funny that you say that because you say work with what you got, and I think that's what Ice Poseidon's trying to explain here, Kevin. I think maybe he was just working with what he had.
Oh, if you'd have done that a half a second later, something would have come out of my nose on stream. Oh my God.
Never even kissed anybody. And I know the gay dudes would do it immediately. So I'm like, I just want to see how it feels.
Okay, well now you're both
bigots. So here's the thing. So I went over to this dude's trailer.
I mean, not only now is he saying one guy's saying the F slur, the other guy's making all kinds of generalizations about gay men and how they love to have sex.
This dude's cosplaying as Dwayne Johnson before he was The Rock. And Pest is only going to know that joke, but tell me I'm lying when you look at those shorts. Dude looks like Rocky Maivia.
He says wearing a carpet for shorts. Yeah, that's straight out of fucking. He took Aladdin's fucking magic
I
carpet.
can
and wrapped
show
it
you the world.
fucking waist.
As long as you are a lady. I ain't gay, brother. It ain't, there's a line, brother, and you can't cross it. Or else you go full British cigarette, and I can't have that.
You're only going on this magic carpet ride if you are a female. Okay.
I know all gay dudes are freaks, so I figured I'd like, what the fuck is that logic too, by the way? That's some weird
watch it,
shit.
Kevin. Somebody's gonna clip your ass.
He opens the door. I thought it was gonna be like a 25-year-old, like whatever. I'm like, all right, open the door. This dude, I see you now, 75 years old at least.
This is genuinely a true story. Like, bro, no shit.
No shit.
This is a true story.
Okay.
I walk inside the dude's house. He's like,
Kevin.
What? It wasn't my house.
He said this is a true story. A true story.
Oh, I believe that. That's anytime someone tells me that their story is true, I know that they're not capable of lying, because a liar definitely wouldn't think to try to, like, you know, hedge their bet a little bit. It's a true story, by the way. I'll be honest with you. Insert fucking half truth here. You know.
Oh my God. And then Parking says those shorts are like 1K normally. LMAO. Okay, come on. Leave it to Parking Tigers to know, you know, he's got the fashion down. I had to take some pointers from him, I guess. I need me some 1K carpet shorts. Where do I get them, Parking?
Link in the Discord. And what up, Guru, by the way? I'll show Guru gave us a suggestion after we break this clip down.
Oh, let's see. You should cover Tiki Taki's old channel, co-hosted with a guy called Ed Matthews. They were both fucking insane. Channel was called HED. Interesting. That is hey, Guru, you're in the Discord now. Send me some links, and me and Kevin could take a peek at that at some point. For sure.
Appreciate you.
Always
down. Hopefully it's a better clip than this, because this has got me all kinds of fired up. Although I do have some shorts for my Christmas list, so that's good.
Right. Yeah, I need a new bag.
I'm like, fuck, this dude's old, but I'm already here. I'm like, fuck it, let me just see how it feels. He took his dentures out.
Right.
He starts sucking my penis.
Yeah.
Flaccid. Why'd you take a step back? You scared?
Bro, I don't know who done that. He's got me collabing with, bro. I'll be real, like.
So,
Hash called it, by the way. Swish.
And no tea.
No tea. She was only half right, but, you know, still credit where it's due.
That's something I'm probably gonna have to wait for until I am an elderly man someday. I've never got to experience the gummers. I've heard many wild and wonderful things about popping the old dentures out.
You're just gonna have to wait till you're in a nursing home and some desperate Twitch streamer's like, "Hey, dude, will you blow me for $75?"
Right, exactly.
I'm not gay or anything. Why'd you step back?
It's not like I'm gonna pull your pants out and suck your dick right here just because I got my dick sucked by some toothless old man.
Thank you, PT. Oh yeah, the Discord's where it's at tonight. The shorts are posted in the Discord as well.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
If you want to look like your favorite Samoan wrestler, you can.
Wow,
for the low price of what, $997.99.
What do you think? Versace.
Dude,
swim shorts. These are
I was
swim
just-
shorts.
I was just about to say,
$362.
You better be able to swim in them, you know. But no, not man. They look good. You know? If I ever decided to chase my true passion and become a pro wrestler, I think I would I would get those shorts.
Fuck yeah, no. Guru's already given me some good vibes with some of those videos he's sending us. The first one he sent our way on Discord, that we're gonna have to do some research over the break here. The feds pepper sprayed us for moving loose.
Oh, that's a great, yeah, dude. That's like how in the movie
up my
Memento,
alley.
it just like starts right in the middle of a chase scene. You're like, where the fuck are we at? Okay, let's go. What are we doing? I love that. Thank you, Guru.
So what do we got? We're wrapping it up. We're winding down. We got a little bit left here till the 2-hour mark. So let's see what we should get into. Jamie Lynn Spears. We haven't got to that yet, have we?
Nope. Gotta get it. It's on the thumbnail, bro.
And we've got 2 pictures of Jamie Lynn on the thumbnail. And there's a reason why. Because we've talked about it before. Yeah, moving loose. I was wondering what.
I thought they just had like a big animal and Lucy was short for loose, or loose was short for Lucy. I was like, dude, what, they get pepper sprayed for like moving their pet cow or something? Like, what's going on? I have no idea. Like, what kind of dog is that? Or was it their neighbor? Who the hell's Lucy? But okay, yeah, I got a lot to learn.
Anyways, Jamie Lynn Spears. There's a yeah, right. There's a side-by-side picture on the thumbnail of Jamie back in the day and Jamie now. The internet's making a lot of jokes at poor Jamie Lynn's expense here. I mean, just like they have been for old Britney for the past like however long. I mean, we were just watching her fucking spinning the knives the other day. So apparently Jamie's trying to get back into the spotlight, okay? And here we go. We looked at
family's had enough of the spotlight. Yeah.
I mean, I would agree with you. You would think that I always feel bad in these situations, and I'm not sure if I'm correct here, but I'm thinking plastic surgery-ish stuff is going on. And that can happen for various reasons, but I always wonder, like, beautiful people like Zac Efron, for instance, who was like for the longest time considered maybe he was a sexiest man alive before, I'm sure. And now he's done so much plastic surgery to himself, you can barely tell it's the same guy. Hash says Jamie deserves. Damn, son.
And Babs says, yeah, she's right. She's
an entitled little heifer. But I don't feel quite as bad for watching this clip. This guy says she looks like Buzz Lightyear.
Guys, are we sure moved loose isn't like taking a crap in your yard?
Since I could basically walk. I'm best known for being an actress and a singer. I have been doing it since I could basically walk.
She said, I'm best known for being an actress and a sister, right? That's what she said?
Singer.
I'm best known for being someone's sister, right? That's what she said. That's correct.
Honestly, I wouldn't know that she's Britney Spears' sister by looking at her.
Danny looks like a loose mover. Yeah, I think if being a loose mover means you're pinching loaves in the yard, I think Danny has, because we had to talk about it, man. Because I play croquet out there. All right. any Saving Silverman fans? This is like the. Did someone already say this? Did you already say this is the Giga Chad meme? Like, this is what I'm thinking.
It is.
Like,
It's the Crimson Chin.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got all the jokes. If we go in the comments
like
here,
Brock Sampson, dude.
At least right at the top, the Buzz Lightyear with the neighbor mix. And it kind of is, dude. It's like that chin. If she had the little curly Q on the end, it would definitely be iconic, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like the tick. Yeah, right. Just my God. Any voice. Yeah, she's Patrick Warburton. That's what it is.
Wow.
My God. I mean, listen.
Impressive.
I'm so sorry. I feel bad. It is impressive.
I feel bad, dude.
We all change. I think we're supposed to. I don't, good luck. Good luck.
Oh, Shouts out to what's Dan the Footman? What does that mean?
Oh, sorry, I put these out of order on accident.
Oh,
Did she
Dan
get pregnant?
Schneider. That's what she means. I thought she was calling me Dan the Footman because I am we might not be anti-commentary, but we're definitely anti-foot on the Clout Route podcast.
It goes Dan Schneider, Dan Harmon, Dan Clout Route. All right, that's your order of foot fetishists named Dan.
I'm lower than that, dude. There's some that I could go find a couple Dans on the street that have a bigger affinity for feet than I do.
Sorry, Danny Masterson is somewhere between 1 and 2, but I don't
didn't he
keep
go to
track
jail
of
for
them
that
when they're in
shit?
jail. Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Another one that we got on the thumbnail that we haven't got to yet.
I love that we've just adapted moving loose as our new slang.
You know, I think Obama's been moving loose, if we had to say, because he's got a new look going on, and I can't say that I hate it exactly, you know? Looking good out here, Obama. I mean, seriously. Let's watch.
I've never been with a gangster, but
squares.
Not squares, but I like
it's just a regular guy.
Good boys and girls. Yeah. You know, I never been.
What do you think, Kevin?
This is nightmare fuel. This is like the meme where they're, the therapist is like, Barack, what'd you call this thing again? Ice Obama, Barack Spice,
Obama Spice,
Obama Spice. They're like, Obama Spice isn't real; it can't hurt you. And then boom, here you are.
You know, pretty soon. I mean, gosh, dude, I thought it was funny. For some reason, they do this with Ice Spice. I think it may be the hair or something. But I saw an edit before this that was Danny Brown's face put on Ice Spice in her music video. So he's like the Munch music video or whatever, where she says, yeah, you know, I can only sing that song in the car when no one else is around. But they got Danny Brown over her face in that rapping or whatever. And it's like, what the fuck is AI these days? And here we go. Obama Spice as well.
I got to figure out how to do some of these AI voiceover things, but then you'll never get me off Twitter once I can figure out, once I get access to one of these sites. I'm sure they're pretty easy. I just haven't looked for it yet, but my God, if I can get Jim Ross as an AI, you guys, I'll never leave my computer.
There you go. All right. Well, this is the end of the show, folks. This is where we wind down and we look at chat and we bond with you before we get the hell out of here for our Thanksgiving vacation here, our little week off for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
I do want to show here before we go too far up. Guru says, is this the Babs that was in the Salvo song, Babs and Edwin? Not different Babs, but I do like, no. Just for clarity, not the same Babs.
Yeah.
Babs was not in that fateful car ride to where Salvo flashed. You know, I think Babs would have a lot more trauma in her life. Mystic Babs, that is, if she was present in the car ride from hell where Salvo flashed his dick a couple times to Edwin and Babs. I don't know if you know, that doesn't do well for a person's psyche is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll do a lot to you. Try never be the same. No, I would be in jail.
Yeah, I think it would have been a much different car ride from hell if Mystic Babs was there. That's for sure. All right, folks. We've got only mistakes first. In contention with Pest first. We appreciate you both for being here. Hash says, yo, thanks for being here, Hash. We appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, we'll check the tape later to see who really got here first.
You know, Hash gave us that good good little anecdote of hers too about the guy spread eagle sending nudes to her. So I do like that. That's funny. Thank you for that. Thank you for that personal story there, Hash. We always love stuff like that here on the Clout Route.
Building the lore.
Building the lore. Disco Dig says, "Sup, my eggers."
What up?
Carla says, "Haha, we must have been funny right at the top of the show," because that's the first thing she said.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. It's very funny to watch us try to not cuss for 3 whole minutes.
Harles Barkley, thank you for being here. Just found out actually on Twitter. You see Harles Barkley there is like a real cute little dog.
Yeah.
Harles Barkley uses little cute dogs for all of their photos on social medias and stuff. And I've recently encountered them on Twitter/X world, as OJ would say, and found out that when you make assumptions, you make an ass of yourself. Okay. Because so many people thought Harles Barkley was a man, but a gender reveal shows us that Harles Barkley, in fact, is not a man, but a woman. You just assumed their gender because they have doggies as their poke.
Yeah, with dogs, there's really no 2 ways around it. You just got to take a look under the hood, because especially if they have longer hair, you're just not going to know. Most of them get their balls cut off at an early age, so there's not usually the same dead giveaway that there is with us humans when we walk around naked. You know, so that it's good. And I say Harles Barkley, that's a great dog name. And now I'm gonna have to go listen to Does That Make Me Crazy?
Yeah, there you go. I haven't thought about that for a while. Man, dude, I can remember when that song was on the radio and MTV so much that I wanted to blow my brains out.
You remember when?
Yeah, dude. That was one of the most, that and like Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling or whatever, was played over and over again to my fucking insanity. Seriously, I had to turn that shit quick when that stuff popped on the radio and shit. Jeez Louise.
Tonight's a night, Danny. Live it up. Come on.
Poland Springs was here right at the top. It's okay, Disco Diggs. Being a ginger isn't easy, but someone has to do it. True dat. Vault Wanderer says, "Hey, nice to see you, Vault. Thank you for the submission tonight. Appreciate you." What was it again? It was oh god, there's too many submissions. I don't remember. It wasn't a tall Bart clip this week. I know that for sure.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, because I've been banned. I'm not allowed. I'm blacklisted from the tall Bart. Hopefully, I'm gonna create an alt called Short Bart. Don't tell him. Hopefully, I don't get. Hopefully, he doesn't see that one coming. It's gonna be like a Trojan horse.
Do you think he would block you if you made an account named Short Bart and then just re-uploaded all of his clips?
And just put like, not cover up his watermark, but just put one right above it, so it just says like Short Bart, Tall Bart.
Cross it out. Yeah.
And then people think it's like some member of the Dr. Seuss's extended family doing all this.
Thank you, Pest, for posting some Patreon links here. It is the easy way to do it, patreon.com/thecloutroute. Okay, so if you want to go there, Kevin's got his hands open for you.
Money, please.
Oh, goodness gracious. I love it. Let's see. Am I missing people? Probably. I know Shadow Humor was in there. Shouts out to Shadow Humor. Yeah. We said PT, we said VDub, we said Pest, we said Hash, Carla.
Did you get Guru back in there?
Guru was here, definitely somewhere in there. I'm scrolling through, so I haven't quite got to him yet, but shouts out to Guru the musical. And shouts out to that Salvo song. I will never not say that it isn't a catchy, great song. Definitely one of the best out there. Keep that shit up, Guru.
It gets stuck in my head too, just like that Black Eyed Peas song Danny was just talking about. Although I don't hate it nearly as much as Let's Get It Started. You know, I actually like when this one gets stuck in my head.
There you go. Mystic Babs, thank you for being here, and thank you for telling us that Ethan Slater can drown. Oh, appreciate that.
Schopenhauer's been here waiting for one of us to let loose a Freudian slip, but I guess we didn't do it yet. So thank you, Shoppy, lurking today. You know what I always say.
He must be one of
Press
those.
X to doubt, and I love my lurkers. All right, and then I also say I can fix her a lot. I say that one a lot too.
Yeah,
so
you've
there
got
you
some
go.
catchphrases.
Every side character needs 2 to 3 catchphrases.
You're a main
And,
character, Kevin, in my
yeah,
life.
that's what we're getting. Well, we're working on that. Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
But yeah, shouts out to Guru. He left a good one here. She goes to the Chin Gym. We won't say who that's speaking on.
Dude, oh, she'd be a great boxer. I didn't even think about that. Celebrity boxing.
She looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, if she would have did that in the clip, I would have been much more receptive to it. If it was just a clip, hello. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we appreciate you all. Shoppy, even you, my lurking friend. We appreciate you. Again, I'll tell you to hit up our channel on Wednesday for our nice Big Money Salvia special.
Big money.
Kevin and I will be recording sometime towards the end of the week, our exclusive, and we will be back on Sunday with a shout out yet again to give you the gospel here. Church of Clout Route.
That's right. Make sure you pay your tithes. Okay.
That's true. You guys have a lot of catching up to do when it comes to those tithes. That's for sure. Okay. Goats,
coins
maybe.
In the chat. Yeah, coins in the chat.
Goats.
Goats. You said goats. Yeah. Firstborn. In the
Yeah,
chat. Whatever you gotta do.
We will catch you guys all later. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you. Peace. Boop.